It's stronger than 100 fungicides. I spray it on cucumber leaves and powdery mildew disappears in a day. To start, pour 300 milliliters of warm water into a container. Add a tablespoon of garlic powder and mix well. Garlic has strong antibacterial and antifungal properties. Next, pour in 100 milliliters of milk and mix again. Milk contains proteins and enzymes that strengthen plants' natural defense mechanisms and also act as a preventive measure against fungal diseases. The next ingredient is baking soda. Add 1 tablespoon and mix well until it completely dissolves. Baking soda changes the pH of the leaf surface, making it difficult for many pathogens to develop. Now dilute the mixture by adding 600 milliliters of water to 200 milliliters of the elixir to get the right consistency. You can pour the remaining mixture into a jar for later use. Pour the prepared mixture into a spray bottle. Spray your cucumbers every 2 weeks to protect them from diseases and pests. This natural mixture will help you keep your plants healthy without using chemicals. Regular use will provide your cucumbers with the best protection. Powdery mildew and other diseases and pests will disappear and won't attack your crops. This yellow remedy will protect cucumbers and tomatoes from diseases and pests. It will safeguard tomatoes from blight, increase flowering, and boost yields. This natural fertilizer will help your plants grow healthily and produce abundant fruit. You'll need only ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen. First, boil a liter of water. It's important that the water is hot because one of the key ingredients needs high temperatures to dissolve. Now, add 2 teaspoons of an extraordinary powder with strong antibacterial and antifungal properties, turmeric. When the mixture cools slightly, add 100 milliliters of the second ingredient, which is rich in calcium and other minerals, milk. This not only strengthens your crops, but also enhances their ability to fight off diseases and pests. Thanks to this ingredient, the remedy will stay on the plants longer. Stir everything thoroughly to ensure the ingredients are well combined. Wait until the mixture has completely cooled and strain it through a fine sieve. Then, pour the mixture into a spray bottle and spray the plants once a week. This natural remedy will help your cucumbers and tomatoes thrive, keeping them healthy and productive throughout the growing season. Store the rest in a jar for later use. Put a handful into the holes for the cucumbers. It's the best fertilizer for cucumbers right after planting. Thanks to it, cucumbers grow like crazy, and there's no end to the harvest. It's the best source of nitrogen. At different stages of growth, cucumbers need different fertilizers. At the beginning, they primarily need nitrogen. Nitrogen is essential for cucumbers right after planting in the ground. It's the most important component for cucumbers before they flower. If you haven't fertilized the soil for cucumbers, you can do it during planting. However, you'll need to dig a deeper hole for each cucumber. It should be deep enough to accommodate both the fertilizer and the cucumber seedling. The best and most natural source of nitrogen is chicken manure. It shouldn't be fresh manure. It should be well decomposed. Add some wood ash to the manure. Sprinkle in a handful of ash. Ash increases yields and promotes better growth of many vegetables, including cucumbers. Now, pour warm water over it. It can be rainwater or water left to stand from the tap. Wait until the water soaks in. Cover it with soil, and then plant the cucumbers. You'll provide the cucumbers with the best start for growth right after planting in the ground. They'll be strong, healthy, and start growing and fruiting faster. Your veterinarian won't tell you this. You won't see ticks and fleas on your dog or cat anymore. These parasites really dislike this scent. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You'll protect your four-legged friend from ticks and fleas with a simple recipe. With us, you'll create a preparation that's easy and inexpensive to make. It'll last for quite a few walks. You only need a few ingredients. It's really a very simple trick that I use myself. Let's get started. Prepare a bowl and pour in 100 milliliters of water. Add 3 tablespoons of dishwashing liquid. Mix well. After combining the liquids, add 3 tablespoons of vinegar and mix again. Vinegar and dishwashing liquid effectively repel many pests and parasites. Now take regular unscented shampoo. Measure out 1 tablespoon. Mix to combine everything. Finally, add 1 tablespoon of salt. Your mixture already has everything needed for fleas, lice, and ticks. Mix it well. Prepare a bottle with a sprayer. Pour the contents of the bowl into the bottle. Now you can easily apply the spray to your four-legged friend. Spray them all over, avoiding their face. You can also use this spray on cats. Such a spray effectively repels ticks, fleas, and lice. I spray my skin before going out, and I'm no longer afraid of ticks. This homemade spray effectively repels them. Making it takes a moment, and it provides protection for many hours. Ticks are just waiting for their victims near places where we walk or spend time outdoors. You can find a tick on yourself at any moment if you don't protect yourself from them. That's why it's so important to use repellents against these arachnids. But you don't have to buy them in the store. Their prices are quite high. Homemade repellent is cheaper. You can make it any time and always have it on hand. Just spray the exposed parts of your body and that's it. It's safe for use on the skin. Ticks are attracted to our scent. That's why the spray works if we use a scent that ticks don't like. The whole secret of this homemade spray lies in rosemary. Ticks don't like its scent, but you don't have to buy it. Natural essential oil is enough. Pour a tablespoon of alcohol or vodka into a container first. Alcohol extends the action of the oil. Add 1/3 of a cup of distilled water, and pour about 40 drops of rosemary oil. Mix everything and pour it into a small atomizer. Spray your skin before a walk and put the bottle in your bag. It can always come in handy when you stop for a picnic in the park with friends. If you have snails in your garden, you can get rid of them. Spray this all over the garden, and the snails will disappear. This natural mixture will repel these pests. Additionally, it eliminates aphids, caterpillars, and deters ants. If you have a garden, you are surely familiar with these pests. Snails can destroy crops, as they enjoy cultivated vegetables and fruits. You probably know that you can protect your crops with methods like using ash. Sprinkling ash around plants creates a barrier that stops snails. Another method is using eggshells. A sufficient layer of eggshells spread in the garden will also deter these pests, though you need a lot of them. Remember that coffee grounds can also be used in the garden like ash and eggshells. But today, I will show you a mixture made from them. Add 1 tablespoon of ground coffee or coffee grounds to 300 milliliters of warm water. Caffeine repels snails and other pests. Next, add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Garlic is rich in sulfur and allicin, which snails and many other pests dislike. Finally, add 1 tablespoon of mint, either fresh or dried. The essential oils in mint are excellent for repelling ants and snails. Mix everything and leave it for a few hours. Then strain it through gauze or a coffee filter. Dilute with about 3 liters of water. Use this mixture to spray the borders of the garden, paths, plants, and vegetables. Use it regularly, and you'll see that snails won't be as eager to visit your garden.